Well, hello everybody and welcome to this video this afternoon or evening or just in the morning here. And I would just like to say that this show here that we're going to play you right now is very, very exclusive to you. It's live but not live, if you know what I'm trying to get at. So yeah, it is the Nice and Relaxing Show with myself, Nick C, behind the scenes most of the time, and Juliani Buzz Buzz from, of course, the Nice and Relaxing Show host, which, of course, he is the main player, rather than the host behind the scenes like me, but he's going to be playing hymns and a mixture of a bit of information in between the songs and some beats and rhythms towards the end, which is improvised beats and rhythms at the same time. Hopefully you can join the fun right now. Hello everybody and welcome wherever you are watching here, and it is a nice and relaxing show, live but not live, if you know what I'm trying to get at here. Don't forget, of course, we have a mixture of music that, of course, will suit the listening ear as well as the watching ear. Now, Juliani Buzz Buzz from the Nice and Relaxing Show, of course, will play you some wonderful, hopefully, tunes that you might enjoy, and alongside some beats towards the end of the programme. Okay, and requests are welcome. If we don't get your request on now, we can get it on a future show. And some shows are pre-recorded, just to let you know. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel of Touring With Us, also the standalone channel of Nice and Relaxing. And it's now over to Juliani Buzz Buzz, and I will be more or less behind the scenes doing the OBS stuff and all that kind of technical stuff that you probably, some of you may not understand, or might not understand is the word. And yeah, some of you who are into technical kind of sort of ways, then you might understand. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing behind the scenes, flicking the camera from one to the other, and sometimes handheld from time to time. So I'll try and time it as best as I can. Okay, so are we ready, Juliani Buzz Buzz? Can you speak up, Julian?
Yeah, can you hear me?
You're going to have to speak as loud as possible. The microphone is behind you.
Okay, do four voluntaries each.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Half.
Alright, okay, so you'll explain after when you start. Okay, are you ready, Julian?
Okay, first we start with concerto in Bach.
Okay, and you can explain more about that after the piece has gone out to the nation. Are we ready? Let's go!
Concerto in A minor by Bach. Concerto in A minor by J.S. Bach.
Right.
Okay, that's all I can tell you. It's an up and down movement sort of kind of piece.
I know you was enjoying such a great show, maybe of that magical, powerful style, but this is very important to announce here that, of course, this show that I'm going to be speaking about is about freedom of speech from both sides of the spectrum, whether it's on one view to another. And, of course, you could always interact with the show as well. What is the show? It's called Latest with Nick C. We are found on TikTok, YouTube, formerly known as Twitter, which is now called X, and Truth Social as well. So you can find an independent platform on both spectrums, or maybe more spectrums that you can find us on. If you would like to give us constructive feedback on the actual show, or would like to be a guest, but must be 18+. The email is touringwithousteam@gmail.com. That's touringwithousteam@gmail.com. That's, of course, if you have any questions, subjects, sort of information that we might be able to mention on air. So if there's anything localized that we can cover, then get in touch with us on the chat, live, or on the highlights. It really doesn't matter. But remember, each show is recorded for the safety purposes of the presenter, moderators, and much more. It's Nick C here. It's back to the show. Have you ever heard a hymn that you haven't heard in absolutely ages? Or maybe there's a piece of music in terms of the classical era that this organ of the Technics U50 can actually play for you, or any. So if this is for you and you maybe would like to request a song, then please do, of course, get in touch with us. The best way to do it is through the email, or the current email, of touringwithousteam@gmail.com. That's touringwithousteam@gmail.com. Nice and Relaxing Show is the name of the show, with Juliani Buzz Buzz on the organ of the Technics U50 current organ that he's playing, and hosted behind the scenes mostly, and appearing occasionally with Nick C. So yeah, maybe you might like to hear the improvised music towards the end of the program as well, alongside some beats. Then, of course, if this is definitely for you, get in touch with the show as of now. Nice and Relaxing is also a standalone channel on YouTube. It's also on Twitter, as in what is called X these days, and of course, Nice and Relaxing is also on TikTok, a standalone channel as well. So if you're interested in, of course, tuning in to any of that, or maybe you see us through Touring With Us, or any other valuable source, please do send us your feedback about the show by, of course, coming on our lives when, of course, necessary, or when you're able to. Nice and Relaxing with Juliani Buzz Buzz on the Technics U50 current organ, alongside the host of the Nice and Relaxing Show, Nick C. Hopefully you'll join us for some smothering relaxation music, and maybe in the future Juliani Buzz Buzz will be able to do his own speech about his own show. Or maybe we'll add it together.
So, do I think about that one? And that's the first time I've not actually played it for a while. That was the first time I started reading it, and you have to start reading music if you want to play a piano or to play that piece. If you haven't rehearsed it, I haven't rehearsed it, so that was a lucky piece that I had to play. I had to read the music and then just follow it as we get them up in a few hit notes and hit not. You know, it's the timing of the piece, but it doesn't matter as long as the tune's there and the fugue was there at the start.
When you said lucky, a bit like Liverpool earlier against Chelsea. But if you're watching in the future, of course, it's past tense result on Sunday, the 20th of October 2024. Not the 19th, I got mixed up with the 19th here. But anyway.
This is going to be another start reading piece, but we'll see how this one goes. Okay. Are we ready?
We are certainly ready. 1, 2, 3 and go. Okay, Julian. That was quite sort of twiddling on the trumpets there, I noticed.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. It just needs a little fanfare on that.
So what have we got to remind people here, just in case anyone's just switching on right now, the normal way that we normally do the live show, you know. It's nice and relaxing with, of course, myself, Nick C, and Juliani Buzz Buzz. So, of course, how do people get in touch with the show?
Well, you go on YouTube, nice and relaxing show. I'll pick one of those. That kind of thing. It's basically what it is 4 pieces of music. Could be 4 hymns, 2 voluntaries, and now I've picked 4 voluntaries, and we have another after this one we have another 3 more voluntaries. So see how we go from here. So this is just a test run. If you just joined us,
a massive hello to you.
Is it a live or?
Well, it's live but not live, you know what I mean?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I think you know what I mean.
Right, okay. Now, as we had a little breather now, what we're going to do is, I'm just going to show you a few tinkles on the organ. This is a solo stop, which is a flute, netted, and a 16-foot. We have a harmonic coupler there. It does near enough the same thing. It's a different sound. We have a lowercase. That's a nice little sound there. And we have a brass on its own. And we have O on its own. Slow. Yeah, we have kind of a mixture, but I call it a mixture because we have mixtures on the sound. So it's a string on its own.
It's got a silky sound to that, Julian.
We have another string sound.
Julian, the strings that you're playing is very, very silky.
Well, yeah, this one is a string and 8 and a 4 together. Which is a nice little sound. We have 5 flutes here. This is the first of the 3. It comes like a family, 16, 8 and a 4. At 2 feet, which is added like a 1 foot. If you want a 4 foot on its own. And so on, and you add it up together to make it a big plant sound. And we have a solo sort of saxophone trumpet reed. That sounds a bit brassy. We have a trombone on here. It sounds like a full effect there. Quickly on the bottom manual, we have a 4 foot, sorry, an 8 foot stop here. Couple it with a, not actually couple it, you can swell it with the swell wheel. You can add a cello, but I sound like this with it. We can have a horn. We've got a horn on its own. We can add a 4 foot to that. flute. Yeah, and it does amazing sound when it's all working. A Dalciana. That's without the pedal. That's without the pedal. The pedals. And a bass guitar. And 8-foot on its own. Bass guitar. It sounds better with the 16-foot. So we have sort of rock beats on here and different styles of music, like beats to it, if you want to add it. We have reverbs, we have sustains, we have trombone, saxophone on the orchestra presets, which would be the on the upper menu. We have a clarinet, accordion, a wall brass, saxophone and trombone in a different way. And we have on the presets is the piano, harpsichord, vibraphone and mandolin with a coupler, you call it percussionist presets. And on the synthesizers you've got the reed saxophone and the trombone and the violin. Makes it a bit more sort of if you hear the violin, it will sound with the solo and the tabs on, it will sound like this. Well, there you have it. There's the tool.
Sounds
there.
very squeaky, is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
sorry, the microphone was off there.
Yeah, we do have volume controls and swell pedals and only half a board or pedal board.
Yeah.
For people that don't know it.
I just wanted to interrupt you on that one, and I've got to say, I think it's the first time that I've heard that squeaky sort of violin effect there.
No, I don't use that stop.
It sounded like EastEnders if you did da 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 da. You could try it then. Do you reckon you could do it?
We'll try it, but
it might be copyrighted. We blanked you out for a second now. Repeat what you was just about to say.
Well, we do have a harmonic coupler, a 2 feet on the bottom menu. It was quickly sounding like this. Very tinkly. You can do tinkly stuff. We haven't got a cymbal stern stop, or we have vibrato sterns and celestials and multi-tremolos, what it is, whatever the sound is. It's a very old stop, a tremolo or a pipe organ. It's a very old stop, and a Voxy Manor stop, which you haven't got, which we did have on the old organ. Voxy Manor stop. That's a solo instrument. It sounds like an oboe. It's meant to be a human voice, by the way. We haven't got a human voice on it, on this organ. And we've got no couplers and we've got no mixtures. It sounds like the Havel St Mary's Church organ without no mixtures and things like that. Someone was complaining about it. We had not a lot of flutes on it, but as this organ, we have got 5 flutes. We've got 5 flutes and kind of 3 flutes on the bottom menu. So he wouldn't be complaining about that, really. Who that was, we can't say. So just enjoying the second part here with Lelbridge. Leaves the Jesu where are high. That's the German version of it. J.S. Bach. It's called Dearest Jesus, we have come here. That's what it's called. Are we ready?
We are, certainly. Let's go.
That was Lever, J.U. Where I. Dearest Jesus, we have come here. Right, J.S. Park. I'm not sure if I run out of pieces by Bach. Well, I'll have to look at my bag.
We are ready.
Right, okay.
Are you ready? Steady and go.
This is only a 2 pages piece to play. Let me lighten eyes here with this one. This one's called Adagio. It's going to be very slowly on this one, so you will know an Adagio as a slowly piece. It'd be an A minor, I thought. Yes, A minor. That was Adagio by J.S. Bach there. Not a solo stops like the first 2 of these voluntaries. We've got 2 more voluntaries to do.
Then we're going to play some beats, I hope.
Well, hopefully. Alright, some
40 minutes gone on the show already. It's gone so
right.
Flashing by, isn't it, Julian? 40 or so. Might be a little bit of a delay, but
right, yeah. Well, we have a handle piece here, 1685 to 1759. Right. Okay. On this one is a hornpipe. What I'm doing here is, as we've got no high notes, it's very difficult to do high notes on all like this. So I'd have to go a bit lower than the lower part on the key to play this hornpipe. It's only going to be the hornpipe, I'm afraid. I'll probably repeat it twice, or something round about that speed, and then we have one more.
Okay.
One more.
You can speak up a little bit.
Sorry.
I know the microphone's behind you.
Yeah. So if you just missed it, what I just said, it's a hornpipe by Frederick Handel. If you wouldn't know the date, it's Handel was born, 1685 to 1759. So we should be all right for that, hopefully. All things bad. Other things would be all right with just the hornpipe. This one's a sort of a star of a wedding piece kind of thing. So I mean, we just play hornpipe. It's only a short version.
Hornpipe.
Hornpipe. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
sounds like something with a horn.
Yeah. Well, it would be.
And you blow it down the pipes, kind of thing.
What you can do, you get a horn. It's not a full horn, by the way.
No, it's not. Certainly not that.
No, it's just a horn. It's from the water music.
Yeah.
Really. Okay.
Are you ready?
Right.
Let's go. Thank you to all the people that have joined the chat tonight, and also those that have given us a thumbs up, and those who probably have subscribed to us of late. And if you are a new member, make sure you subscribe to the channel, member of the watchers, because we're not doing membership as yet. But we go back to the Nice and Relaxing show as per normal. There is a voluntary in D coming up here. Julian, talk us through it.
Voluntary in D by John Alcock, 1715 to 1806. It's 300 years old and near enough. Actually, well, actually 200 years old or so. John Alcock. It's a voluntary in D and the fugue as well to finish off with the voluntaries. So this is a very andante sort of piece. It can play with pedals or not. So I will fill in the pedals as bottom notes as very. And when it comes into the fugue, we go on the bottom note, the soft manual. Sometimes it hasn't got enough notes, so you have to bear with us. It comes in and finishes on D. So when it comes back to the last bit, I'll come in and repeat the last end of the music. So we start with the voluntary in D.
Thank you very much indeed. Sounds lovely. Is it out of copyright?
Yes, John Alcock, 1715 to 1806.
Alright, okay.
It's in the public domain.
Okie dokie.
that was Voluntary in D by John Warcock, a Voluntary in D and Fugue in D major. Now we will just finish off with some voluntary with beats to it and some improvisation as well. Right, okay, to finish off with, let's have a look.
You've got to name your pieces. We could use it as a theme tune later on.
Okay, we could.
Right, it's over to you. What are you going to call it?
We called it something Voluntary in C.
Voluntary in C.
By Nice and Buzzing.
Juliani Buzz Buzz. Yeah. Voluntary in C by Juliani Buzz Buzz. Take it away. Sorry about my actual camera skills towards the end. A couple of blue screens there, and nothing to do with the actual PC going wrong, by the way. It's all part of the show that we're experimenting here and learning each day, aren't we, Julian?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, that was Voluntary in C by Juliani Buzz Buzz 2024.
Now, we're going to have one more piece now before we dash or bash, whatever they call it, and we might put some beats in it and see how it goes, depending on the organ
itself. Okay, what is this one going to be called?
This is called Voluntary. Should we put a different key? Try it in B flat this time.
Okay, Voluntary in B flat by Juliani Buzz Buzz, Sunday the 20th of October 2024. Let's go. Let's bash it out, as Julian said, yes?
Yeah, go, let's go.
Did you say bash it out?
Yep.
Okay, let's bash it out then now. got to give that a clap here. Let's give them all a round of applause there. A nice clap there, as Jim Davidson would have said in Big Break days.
How would you rate this out of 10?
Oh, rate what? Your composition there?
Yeah.
It was quite good actually.
I would say I give it a 7.
Yeah, maybe 8, pushing on to 9, because I thought it was quite entertaining, especially the bit at the end where you go, whatever it was, a bit flashy.
You got to give it a flashy.
Yeah,
it sounds like I'm in B flat, so I've got some beats to it.
Well, we may even make a CD of it. Who knows?
We'll
see how we go.
Well, hopefully we get this organ cleaned at some point. Well, I don't know when.
It just needs a brush.
No more than that. It needs unscrewing.
Yeah, we need someone that has got the strength to do it.
All you got to do is put it out, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I can't really do it.
No, come on, you're strong.
I'm not really that strong.
You are. You can lift things.
Not really, no.
You could weightlifting.
We'll have to get someone a little bit stronger than me.
It takes about 10 minutes to sort out the organ.
And we won't get a cat to do it.
No. It takes 10 minutes it takes 10 minutes to sort out the organ when it gets all this buzzing. I reckon it's probably a bit dusty inside, and it's to do with probably tabs inside there, and it needs cleaning up in the back there to get rid of that.
Okay, let's go back to here for a second. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah,
we're off air for a second. Tricked our audience a little bit, but there you go.
Never mind.
So what did you wanted to say? Is there anything you wanted to add?
No. Basically. Yeah, that's
Mr. Rutherford. Yeah.
That's exactly my next question.
Yeah. Right, there you go.
It's time for frost, I think.
Yeah, a touch of frost. Yeah, it's getting cold. So
there you have it. That's the organ itself. It takes about 10 minutes.
And I'll just do a summary. If you
it sounds a bit better when it was played, and when it just needs cleaning it out.
Absolutely.
It's like blowing all the bag pumps together. Unfortunately, this is the only one that it is sort of playing. The other one is knackered. Well, half knackered and half not. There's no sound on the organ, unfortunately. So basically, we have to make do until it's sold. It's very difficult to find a person to do it.
And look up on the screen here. There's your audience, Julian.
Okay.
A bit like what I'm doing. It's over to me for a second or two. Hello everybody, it's nice to be here. I can actually look into the lens of the camera here, and I'm not shy to do so. It can be daunting for some people here. It looks like Big Brother is watching you. That's probably what it is. They think a Chinese organisation is looking into you. They probably are at this month of time. Oh dear, they probably laugh at this anyway. But like I say, of course, we thank you so much. I don't know why I got these on, but it's because I've been listening to Julian in the headphones, listening to the sound, making sure the sound's working all right. Some few hitches here and there. We shouldn't have had too much to worry about in terms of when we were flicking camera to camera. It's not an easy job because you have to get it all right, and you have to time it all right sometimes, but hopefully it come out just as good as it would do when we normally do it. But like I say, just to let you know, we have been kind of pre-recording today. I bet you lot didn't know that actually. We thought we'd just be honest and tell you. But anyway, of course, yeah, this in the background that I'm pointing at now is the OBS studio that we've been using today. And of course we have been recording from Sunday the 20th of the 10th, which is 10th month of the year, which is October 2024. My many thanks to Juliani Buzz Buzz. He's going to play out with one more, and then of course what he normally does. He's done 2 so far. That's 2, 1, 2, and that's not swear words, by the way. I do apologise if it came across that way. But he's going to play bonus one, and of course we're going to close it out, and you can listen to it as an audio, because we've been doing a lot of pictures for you here, and various other pictures have been coming from different places. There's one with Ben Leeds, which of course was taken at the Majestic in Great Yarmouth, and some Great Yarmouth live streams, which has come from and edited, that I did today as I was going, and the live stream came from 2020, so very old live stream, which we might put on at a later stage as a full, so you can hear me talking on it. But yeah, I had to blank the sound on it because we want to hear the music. There's also a church picture that we of course showed you, which came from Hitchin Church, and also of course one from Saffron Walden, just by the porch yard. I think it was Saffron Walden there, and of course a picture of myself and Julian quite a while back, actually. I think it was before COVID anyway, and it was in Bar Hill at the Fox, which is still a pub still going to this day, which is quite amazing. We'll probably show you the Fox at some point, although we have been there, well I have anyway, recently, well a few months back now, but of course there is a video on touring with us on that note, so if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. Hopefully we'll get back up to the Fox at some point in Bar Hill. That would be quite amazing. But we're going to play out with a bonus track here. Sorry about my waffling here, which hopefully hasn't bored you to death completely. A big massive hello to everyone that has tuned in, and pretty much I have been behind the scenes, you know, really working hard and making sure the chat is working okay, as well as the moderators do for the channel. Thank you very much. My many thanks to the mods that do come on, if they do, and of course my many thanks to all of you that has tuned in today.
Stay safe.
And yeah, stay safe. And one more thing to add, don't forget you can request a song at any time. When we say song, it's not actually songs, it's hymns and beats and music in the background. So if there's a particular sort of piece of music, like All Night All Day or something like that, Pieces Blown Like a River, that kind of thing, or All Things Bright and Beautiful, that kind of thing, or Dear Lord of Father Mankind, anything that's out of copyright is welcome. Isn't that right, Juliani Buzz Buzz?
It is.
It is indeed. That's what he says in the background. It's now over to you. Of course, I will start with you first, and then I will fade it out slowly. Okay? My many thanks to you, Juliani Buzz Buzz. Until next time, hopefully there will be another episode here. It has been the, I would say, the third episode now. Oh no, it's the second episode now. We've only done one episode live, and then we've done another one kind of live as well, so we're going to count that one as a live, okay, because we are talking as we are going, aren't we? We're doing an actual show, so yeah.
Here we go.
One show is better than no show at all, isn't it? Isn't that right, Jim?
Yeah, until next time, when the organ is free to play.
Yeah, until next time.
If not, we will get a theory lesson.
Till next time, what's the word?
Stay safe and take care.
And peace out.
Peace out.
Well, many thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll join us next time. Hello everyone, I'm just recording the aftermath here of the nice and relaxing show that you just this minute saw for about an hour or so, or maybe less. But I'm recording from Monday the 21st of October 2024. My name's Nick C, notably from the latest with Nick C show and host of Nice and Relaxing show. But yeah, my many thanks to Juliani Buzz Buzz for performing those beautiful tunes, and I had to edit the piece of live that we kind of did as a live, but not live, if you know what I'm trying to say. But we did it as best as live as we possibly could do. But like I say, we had to edit it for, of course, technical reasons, and there were so many issues behind the scenes for that. But of course, hopefully you had a wonderful, enjoyable experience listening to these wonderful tunes that he was playing. And don't forget, if there's a tune or hymn or just a piece of music that you haven't heard before and it is out of copyright, then please do get in touch with the team, touringwithUsteam@gmail.com. That's touringwithUsteam@gmail.com. Okay, and the way to subscribe to us, if you haven't already, is Touring With Us on YouTube. And there is a standalone channel of Nice and Relaxing that you can subscribe to as well. Nice and Relaxing is also on TikTok and X, which is formerly known as Twitter. Thanks for watching those two adverts, which are better than interrupting the actual show. But we kind of like interrupted it, but of course it's not as bad as those monetizing adverts that seem to be spawning people's listening ears just by those adverts. And why should we have to pay for the adverts that we don't want to hear? But yeah, I know people are making money out of this, but of course there's so many YouTubers out there doing the same thing, putting adverts during their show, and of course you have to pay for the upgraded version to be able to, you know, get rid of the ads. How ridiculous is that? But there you go. That's the modern world that we live in right this minute here. My many thanks for you watching this, and don't forget to subscribe to Touring With Us or follow us wherever possible, and your support is much needed for us to make more content like this in the future. Yes, lovely microphone, isn't it? It is a new condenser microphone, just in case you're wondering. I'm so worried that I'm going to bump my head on the microphone, you know. It's that near to me. It really is. And if I put my distance away from it, it probably sounds a little bit more clearer. But I can actually stand from the distance and you still can hear me. That is the cool thing about it.